Welcome to another episode of our podcast, The Musician's Corner. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Tyree. How you doing, man?
I've been doing good, man. Just Christmas just passed, you know, holiday, had the day off, got a chance to enjoy the family, that type of good stuff. So,
were you parading presents around?
Nah, I didn't really. We got a daughter a couple gifts or whatever. She still thinks Santas exist, so
Can I ruin it for her?
Nah. So we let it ride this year, but
I'm gonna be the Grinch next time.
Nah, bro, I just like it. Santa bought such that. Then she was like, tell God to tell Santa. So we were like,
you know what I'm asking? I'm gonna say, and what chimney you got for Santa?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I don't know if she still believe it or because she asked about a chimney too. So I was like, but no, we did get her like a few. We got her like some sight words and stuff like that. So it ain't no guilt. It just learning material basically. That's so how about you? How you doing? I ain't forget this week.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm alright, man. I'm chilling. I'm good. You know what I mean? Yeah. The holidays. I'm off until the 4th, so I'm posting.
Oh man, you living a good life.
Shoot, bye.
I'm still working.
Hate it for you. Couldn't be me.
Oh man, nah, that's good to hear, man. So you ready to dive in?
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors.
Alright, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. Crowd.
Oh!
Bro, I ain't won no rock, paper, scissors in 3 days. I played one just for sport the other day alone. I don't know what's going on, bro.
I didn't realize I had one.
I'm falling off, man. I'm like,
rock, beat, scissors.
Oh, don't Cam Newton and rock, paper, scissors right now. My bad, Cam. My bad, Cam. I ain't mean no harm but the playoff. But I ain't mean no harm.
Man, but Cam, never mind. I ain't gonna say that. Never mind. We ain't gonna say that.
I like Cam.
I was rocking with Cam this year, man.
I like Cam.
COVID messed him up.
I wanted Cam to do well. I wanted Cam to do well just cause that he was so underestimated. So I wanted him to appreciate it. Yeah, I wanted him to come in and go crazy.
Yeah, me too.
But
it didn't happen.
He ain't do it. He ain't do it. But it's okay. He tried.
And then he Rob receiver called him out, and I'm like, he wasn't the best Rob receiver.
Yeah, you got to keep it a buck. When nobody in.
That's what I'm saying. That's why Tom left. So I don't know. But like I said, I would cheer for Cam this year. So if you see the podcast,
I like the Buccaneers and I like Chicago Bears. And Chicago, if I may have a moment of y'all time, talk about our quarterback situation.
Yeah, I should have got Cam Newton.
Can we get a new one?
You should have got Cam Newton. That would have been perfect for y'all.
I understand that the one we had don't deserve a job. They can just go and employ it somewhere else.
But no, Cam Newton would have been perfect for y'all.
What would have been perfect for us?
I'm saying like I think he would have did better than.
I mean, yeah, cause we just would have all been looking for some hope this season together.
That's what I'm saying. And y'all defense stacked. He would have controlled
the ball. I like our running back.
So,
I like David Montgomery.
And that always helped Cam when he have a good running game behind him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Let's dive into it.
We 15% of sport podcast.
I know. Right? All right. So
this is
first question.
This is about a team.
What NBA team will make it to the championship this year?
Brooklyn.
You a Laker fan?
I know.
You don't believe in y'all?
I believe in us. But I just don't want to say it too quick. But I know Brooklyn getting there before we do.
I believe
Brooklyn gonna walk their way into it. Brooklyn looks so good this year.
Well, Denver just he out for the season.
He don't make it. I love Denver. He can hoop, but Brooklyn looks so good this year. It really don't make a difference. Brooklyn, and LA, and Brooklyn go win. I like the Lakers, but I love the Lakers. That's my team. But this Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving show that I've been seeing so far,
it's been beautiful.
It does not look like it has a hitch in it at all.
It's been beautiful.
It has been the perfect amount of buckets.
I mean, even though they lost, I was still like, y'all.
The only other team that I don't watch the year and they just don't look that smooth was Philly. But Philly wasn't playing that good of a team last song. But
I'm just saying,
Philly looked really fluent this year too.
Yeah. I still, man. You know, KD my guy, so I'm of course thinking Brooklyn and everybody.
Do you think Giannis could knock anybody out this year?
No. I mean, Giannis at his. I don't even know if they're gonna make it out the second round this year.
Somebody tried. Look, I saw on Twitter. You know, they did the little Bleacher Report thing with the top 10, and they ranked Giannis and all of them like above KD. And personally, Giannis is good, but how is Giannis above AD? And AD don't have a single weakness to his game. And how is KD number 9? KD was 10 under Dame, under Luke, under Harden.
You see what they doing this year?
Bro,
Nothing.
They tweaking, bro. I'm like, bro, y'all know. No, they ain't gonna, you ain't gotta worry about Dame.
Dame
Dollar gonna make his money, guaranteed. He gonna make his check.
Yeah, but you gotta think about last year before the bubble. You know they were gonna make the playoff last year.
Yeah.
But the bubble happened, and he was like, "I'm really gonna come to the bubble if I can make the playoff."
Mm-hmm.
So that I think Portland just limited as a team, man.
Only because
they need a defender in that.
No, I was saying because of the size of their guard.
Yeah, they need
little.
And both of them can get you a bucket, but somebody got to stop the other person from getting a bucket.
CJ give you 40 off the help.
Yeah.
And Dame will give you 45, 50 off the
off of him getting the ball. Yeah. So no, I think they're gonna be interesting, but I just think they needed what they really needed was CJ to be maybe 3 or 4 inches taller and a defender, and they'd be straight.
See, some of the desires I have to happen, some of the moves I need to make. I don't know, is Zach LaVine freedom come out? I ain't really paid. I don't know his contract like that. But I just would love Zach in LA.
Man, he need to come to Brooklyn, bro.
I would love Zach LaVine in LA. Zach LaVine is a dog.
I know. I've been watching. Shoot, I was like, "Ooh, this joker." Cause he was giving I think he had like 30 something against Steph. Now it was Steph them, but
man, it don't matter. Zach,
everybody.
Zach is a high quality basketball player. Yeah, like he is so good at basketball, but for some reason he get put on the worst team possible.
He was on Minnesota,
and they were
finna get good, and they traded him. I was like, no, Zach was in a perfect
Zach been hustling with y'all, sorry Joe. Y'all can't give him a winning season.
Yeah. So but no, I definitely think.
Jalen Carter, we know what Zach LaVine theme song gonna be whenever he my winning season.
That's all he's trying to get. He don't care about nothing. I just want to win the season. I just want to be in the playoffs and stuff. Cause he be hitting clutch shots.
He can go crazy. He cut like that.
Yeah, and he already athletic, and his shot.
And he quick. First up, amazing.
Yeah. So I'm hoping somebody pick him up.
Yeah.
Cause the Bulls ain't gonna.
Bulls suck.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
But I like some of the young guys.
What it ain't Kobe White?
Yeah, Kobe White can play. Kobe Cole. All right, and then
they got Wendell Carter. I don't know if he can play or not. I don't be watching college basketball like that.
Yeah.
So until you make a name for yourself in the NBA, I really don't be really knowing about you like that.
But I be knowing exactly who came on the team. That's why I be exactly like that.
But you be watching high school highlights.
I do. Hey, I watch you from here to there. Because I need to see if the Lakers or Kentucky want you.
Yeah, so
when you come to Kentucky, I need to know what we got so I can be excited.
You go back and look.
I can be like, man, what?
I ain't got no college team. That was my problem, man.
Yeah. You got to get you a call to Kentucky.
I was doing UConn for a minute with Kimball.
Cardiac Kimball.
Man.
That man was cold. Hey,
that when I was with
UConn. He was so cold, bro. Hey, he was so fire in college, bro.
So, I went UConn, and then I was trying to be a Texas fan because KD went there. But they never, I'm just like, nah, I can't do y'all, man.
The person I saw had the easiest time I ever seen somebody have in college was Malik Monk. Ain't nobody have an easiest
quick and the fast food? Or the dunk?
They were both on the same team. De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk.
Okay, yeah.
But Malik Monk is athletic.
Yeah.
Pull-up jumpers, range, finish.
They look good. He and Charlotte, they look good this year.
Yeah, they do. Hey, look.
I've been waiting for man. They look good this year.
I've been waiting for LaMelo to get to the NBA for so long. LaMelo, one of my favorite players. I had already decided when he got to the NBA, he was going to be one of my favorite players when he was like...
I got to see what he can do, man.
Bro can play.
He can play, but he...
He would.
I don't know,
man.
We got to see. I'm just saying, remember, I don't know how much...
His skill.
His dynamics in Charlotte. That's what I'm saying. Like, he good player, but I don't know if he going to get with Rozier picking up, Monk picking up. What the other dude from Michigan? Bridges.
Oh, Miles Bridges?
Yeah.
But Miles Bridges in the guard.
I know, but that joker shooting the lights out the ball.
Sometimes.
I'm talking about this season. He been shooting the lights out the ball.
Started, though. He just
I know he ain't 3 8 in, but he looking good. So.
He can play, though. Miles can be a...
And then Rozier, man. Oh my God. Man,
KD.
Man, did you see the KD?
He dunked.
Oh man.
KD got dunked on technically twice.
I felt so bad.
But the second dunk, I won't really like that though. But
I just felt so bad for my boy. Well, you know he got dunked on night 1 by from Golden State. Oubre.
Oh yeah.
On the putback.
Hey, Oubre dunk on everything moving though. KD don't need to be in that paint like that.
On the putback, I said, dog, KD. But he want to be recognized as a defender. Defenders get dunked on occasionally.
KD is an elite defender. Yeah. He already recognized. He averaged how many blocks a game?
But he don't get no all defensive team nomination.
Can they hate on him?
So that's what he trying to get. He trying to get them type of nominations.
Can't stop these folks from hating on him. Now that you realize, I been got dunking on him. They gonna hate on me anyway. The point of getting dunked on.
Cause him in Golden State. That what I had.
2 blocks a game, 1 point.
He would kill in Golden State. He was doing that, and he was just, to me, he became an all around great player in Golden State. He was good in OKC, but I think he had too much load on him to have to produce, do everything for us on offense and make up for the shortcoming of Westbrook.
Well, we finna hold on, cause I knew what was going on. We not finna throw my dog under the bus.
But
I seen it going. Russ is cold. Russ is the truth. I don't care what nobody say.
He's so cold that he would shoot an air ball in the.
Russ is the ultimate
competitor. I give you that.
Russ is the ultimate. I can do whatever the team needs.
But can
if you need 40, I can give you 40. If you need 20 assists, I can give you 26.
I'll give you that.
If you need 13, 15, 18, 19 rebounds from your point guard spot, I can give you that. If you need lockdown defense, I can clamp you up. Man, that athletic joker, you tell me he can't clamp up. He don't clamp up.
Giving them blues.
Still get everybody the blues.
I'm just saying.
You brought up. You got
clamp up.
You bringing up folks you can't stop. That's like saying I seen KD give you 30.
No, I'm saying though.
KD still certain players just don't score.
You said clamp up. I needed him in the
can't nobody
clamp
up.
That Western Conference Final.
Can't
and
nobody
they came back 3-1.
Can't nobody clamp up.
All I need him to do was clamp up.
Certain people not getting clamped. Yeah. I don't care.
I know what you said, but I'm saying to me, Westbrook, he's gotten better, but he's still look. They say you can't teach a guy hustle, and that's true. But Westbrook, the type of guy you have to teach him how to slow down, and he ain't picking that up from nobody. Ain't no coach been able to slow him down.
What you mean slow down?
Dude, slow down.
Talk about the tempo of the game.
He 24/7. He
man, look.
I'm like, come on.
Y'all didn't act like Russ don't have no pace to his game, man.
His pace is go.
It depends, bro. Look, y'all don't watch him enough. Russ do be moving quick.
I was an OKC fan.
Man. Okay, that was young Russ. It's a new Russ.
That's who I judge him by. That's why I say he got better. But I have to judge him. I judge him, like I said, in OKC, him and KD, he was like, KD ain't getting all the shine because I'm part of the team too. And so he just pulled some boneheaded shot. I'm like, that ain't
everybody take some bad shots.
But he used to pull a lot of. And then you had KD wide open in the corner. He got 3 people on him.
He Russell Westbrook.
He ain't KD.
He Russell Westbrook.
They
stars either way.
Nah, man.
Gotta take, cause when he hit. And he like they say, they love him when he hit it. They hate him when he miss it.
But
that's how the game go. He hit a lot.
He ain't hit it.
Man, I could pull it.
You can pull it, but you ain't gonna be able to. I'm telling you.
We not finna argue like this.
Like I said, KD.
Cause I know what's going on. Folk be trying to hate on Russ.
I ain't know that.
Folk act like he do a lot. He wrong for doing a lot. He can't help be good at everything.
I ain't saying that, but you still. Sometimes you gotta trust people around you.
He do that. Why he get triple double? They shot.
He.
Do you not realize Russ had the whole season and he played on the team with Sabrina's? Hold on, what was these sorry joker name on his team?
Victor Oladipo.
Was Vic on his team?
Yeah, that year.
Them boys, that was a pitiful team. I don't care what you say.
He got that 8 seed?
They suck, but it was because Russ is like that. Them boys were sorry.
Bro, I'm just saying he picked up better, but Steven Adams ain't no scrub.
We ain't talking about Steven Adams. Steven Adams can't do nothing let Russ Westbrook give him the ball.
He was getting rebounds.
I'm saying though, but he can't do. If the ball not coming from somebody else, what is Steven Adams?
But look though, even still, Steven Adams had to give his rebound. They were getting out the way to let Russ get the rebound that season.
Russ do that.
Man, come on down the field or wait right there. What you coming down here for?
Cause he pushed the ball up flow.
Nah, but I'm saying I can get you the ball.
Look, man, he go to him coast to coast is the thing, so he want that momentum.
It did, but I'm just like.
I just don't know why everybody be hitting on him, man. Like, this man don't go crazy. That's what I don't understand.
I ain't saying he ain't good.
I'm finna start telling y'all true about some of y'all favorite players.
I'm saying he got some of the big. He got the biggest motor in the game.
Good.
But it's just like we don't need the motor at 24/7.
Yes, you
just
do.
Let it ride.
If you buy you a $550 horsepower Mustang, what you want to do?
I want to drive through town sometime.
But
not
when
going 80.
But we want the folk. When you go to town, you want folk to know, hey, they got 550 or 500.
They do, but ain't. Look, I still gotta go 35. Russ go 80 everywhere he go.
No, he don't.
Man,
y'all don't be watching the games no, bro.
I be looking at it. I be like, Russ, that was a terrible shot.
Yeah, I mean, everybody takes some bad shots.
He took a lot more terrible shots than other people.
But he hit a lot of tough shots.
And his game he is not a consistent 3-point shooter.
Okay.
But yet he take a lot of threes.
Okay. Cause when he hit.
But it's just like, you got Bradley Beal on your team? You gonna pass it to Bradley Beal?
He just got Bradley Beal. Why you acting like this just some old?
I'm saying this happened game one. Game one, they were down 3. Russ had 2 or 3 guys on him, and he pulling up a 3-pointer. If you got 2 or 3 guys on you, that means somebody else swing it, get it to Bradley Beal.
I'm not finna swing it, do nothing.
If I
got that ball, I'm throwing that guy up there.
What? You got Bradley Beal.
So I'm Tyree.
I hear you.
I'm Russell Westbrook.
I hear you. Like I'm saying, if you got somebody hot on your team, we play ball in the summer. We know who the hot man is, and he watched the show.
Yeah, and KK already know what I'm doing.
And
everybody already know what I'm doing.
And then when we sit down, I'm like, yeah.
And I'm saying if I had it,
I would have got the ball to you.
And I'm gonna say if I had hit it, y'all love me.
I would have been like,
cause when I hit it, y'all love me.
That's a pretty lucky shot right there.
It's not for me than what I do.
But it's not gonna be lucky for Russ.
It's what I do.
Oh man, I'm just like, man, that's Russ. When Russ hit threes, I'm like, man, you straight, Russ. Man, they go. We gonna agree to disagree on that. They going to the next one. So my 2 top picks for the championship.
Don't worry about it.
Now mine was I say the Lakers and the Brooklyn.
How the freak? This a big jump. Okay. Smooth segue.
So the bucket spoke.
How do you handle anxiety?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't be fussing about stuff. Let's see. I know we gotta bring it all the way.
I had to argue with him, man.
All right. So how do I handle anxiety? We had that question before? Had something similar?
We spoke about.
Oh, okay.
But not.
Oh, how do we maintain our peace? That's what it was. Okay, so how do I handle anxiety? I really I try and put things in perspective, and I just pray, man. Mm-hmm. That's my biggest thing. Prayer and just trying to keep it in perspective. So that's the bulk of it.
Have you dealt with like a bad anxiety? Like at any point have you ever had like that problem?
See, I get nervous and stuff, but I don't really ever feel like I'm just out of control where I can't do anything about it. So I normally just like I said, I normally just pray and I just try and get some sleep at night. Like I had a manager one time tell me that. He was like, you ain't gonna be able to solve no problem up all night stressing about it. So he just like, get a good night's rest and we'll come back tomorrow and try and figure it out. So, but yeah, that'd be the bulk of my anxiety type stuff. Yeah.
I feel it.
So how about you? How do you deal with anxiety? And then do you got any special insight for people in that area?
Well, see, one of the things that's something I always had a problem with like my anxiety, and so it went to one thing I learned is don't hold everything in. You know what I mean? Like, cause what you do is you hold a bunch of stuff in for so long, it gotta get released somehow. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then like you don't know why you going crazy inside. You don't know why you having butterflies in your stomach. You don't know why you having heart palpitations. Why you getting nauseous, getting dizzy. You know what I mean? Lightheaded. You don't know why all this stuff happening, and it be the whole time because you just so anxious. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So like, and it went to this year till I quit like having like panic attacks and stuff like that. It went to this year. So like, I had my first one when I was young. Like, but like I hit the jump for so long, nobody knew I had nothing going on. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, but it got so bad to where it was like, man, I gotta start talking to folks. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I ain't talked to a bunch of folks about it. I just picked, whoever I knew I could talk to, and then my bed not be everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand that. Find you somebody you can trust. You know what I mean? Because if you're having a panic attack, if you can't calm yourself down, at least have somebody you can call or who around you, you know what I'm saying, come around. Yeah. There's been times where I've called people, like person or whatever, they literally come pick me up.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm going.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm going off the rails or whatever. Like you know what I mean. So somebody got to come, and so I just learned. I learned to like avoid my triggers. Like you know what I mean. Figure out the stuff that started causing it, and avoid that stuff in the future. You know what I mean. And then like if you feel like you've been like under a lot of pressure, like you got to get something done, or people want you to do stuff, or this, that, the third. You got here's the order of pleasing things to me. Like this is how I do stuff. I gotta please God, then I gotta make sure I'm happy. Yeah. Which I'm gonna be happy if I'm pleasing God, but I please God, then do things that I want to do, and then whatever else. That's last. So like if you feel like you've been pressured by people and that's applying a lot of problems to you, you can start making folk like if you gotta do what you gotta do and then make no folk mad or whatever. Yeah. Let the people be mad. You dig what I'm saying?
You couldn't fight that.
You just gotta. I mean, you gotta protect your mind. Yeah. Cause what you'll realize is can't nobody do nothing for you when you lose your mind. Sure. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? Like can't nobody save me if I'm off the rails. You dig what I'm saying? Cause I know can't nobody save me when I'm off the rails. I've been off the rails. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, well, at the end of the day, if I gotta have you be mad, and then like, well, I'm still alright. I'm straight. Yeah. That's what it got to be. It ain't like I do stuff to make somebody mad.
Yeah. But like you saying, you take like, self-care.
You gotta protect, you know what I'm saying? Like I know the small stuff can trigger me. And like if I get triggered, you dig what I'm saying? It's what you call it?
Down spiral.
Yeah, it's like it can become like it can be that slope. Like it go lead to this, lead to that, you dig what I'm saying? So can't nobody save you from that. So I just learned to avoid my triggers, figure out the stuff that caused it. Talk to people. Keep your energy like centered, stay calm. Like take deep breaths, you know what I mean? Take time to yourself, clear your head. Whatever it is you like to do that help you not think too much, do that. Like stay occupied. Yeah. If you gotta stay occupied, just stay occupied. You know what I mean? I don't care if you gotta play the game, you get done playing the game, you feel like you get nervous or something, but shoot. Go get some ice cream, go do something. Yeah. Don't give yourself too much time to sit and think on stuff that you know worry, because worrying don't help you nowhere. You just go crazy or something.
So you said you had them when you were younger.
I started having them.
Yeah, you started having when you were younger. How would you, let's say a kid watching this show, how would you tell them? I know you were just describing some of those things. Is that some of the same things you would tell a kid, or?
Yeah,
or should they seek help at an earlier age?
I really feel like, cause here's the thing, like the few times I even try to talk to somebody about stuff like. When I was like,
and be honest,
people don't even be understanding like what
it's new to our, especially like we black men. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mental health is something new to our culture anyway. So I do think nowadays, if we talking to kids nowadays, we'll be like, oh, okay, let's try and treat this better. Whereas when we were growing up, man, you gotta be a man. Like you gotta be a man. Like what you talking about? So
like folks will think, cause people be like, say if it's a kid. 13, 14, 15, you know. Around them ages, there's a lot of stuff going on in the way that the parents don't even know about. Because, like, they leave the house 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, whatever, because on the bus and in the car, whatever. Yeah. Then that time period, you don't know what these kids dealing with. Yeah. And so parents be, like, I feel like sometimes people think that they be like, the kid be like, I'm depressed or I'm sad or I'm anxious or this. The parents be like, man, you just worry about schoolwork. You don't really know. Yeah. You don't really know what it is and how much it done happened and how it done built up to the point. You know what I mean? So like, I would try to really, I would just try to listen to the kids, see what they have to say, and see where they at. You know what I mean? And then, like, I don't think therapy's a bad option. Like, if you got to talk, if you don't have nobody you can talk to, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't have nobody who can understand you, just find you. Find you trustworthy. Find somebody to talk to. Get you a journal. Like even if you need one of those guided journals, if you don't know how to write out those journals, they ask you different questions about how you feeling today and what it try to make you think about good times and all that type of stuff. You know, get you one of them. You know what I mean? Learn how to learn outlets for your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And don't think that it's forever. Like don't think whatever you feel is forever. Yeah. Cause what I have you like, man, this junk ain't gonna never end, and then they'll take you off of another, which we can discuss another time, but it'll take you to a even darker place. You don't want to deal with all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, cause Because anxiety will fool you into thinking. It'll fool you into thinking like you depressed or you angry. You know what I mean? Or like you alone and all that other stuff. Like it'll just fool you on all these different levels. But it's like really a lot of times because you don't have control over something. And when you feel like stuff get out your control or you can't do nothing about it, that's when you get, because like I can't stop this. Yeah. But you also can't save yourself, so you might well calm down.
You can't do you can't do nothing good for it, you can't do nothing bad for it. So
so I kind of just learned to like everything is what it is. Like I always been pretty nonchalant, but at the same time, like I was the only reason I not cared about stuff so much was because I cared about stuff too much. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it got to you that.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just like forget it, and so like you gotta learn how to realize that everything is what it is. What's meant to be will be. What shouldn't be won't be. And then like some stuff you just have to deal with. Like some stuff you just have to face in your life. Yeah. So don't get too in your head about that. You know what I mean? Just live your life. You know what I mean? Pray to God, talk to God, and like just keep going forward. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everything play out like it's supposed to.
Yeah. That's true. I know. Like I've been in places. I guess I never dealt like with the crazy anxiety like to have it, but I've been in like I guess just going through like a dark place in life. I've been to that point, and it just be like, man, what you feeling like? Oh man, this might not ever end, or this might. Cause I kind of got to it. I went through like a suicidal type situation when I was like maybe 16, 17, where I was just like, man, I can handle, because you know, being a Christian, automatically you think suicide, you like, man, I'm going to hell. I know, you know. So I'm already like, man, you know, I just got to a point in my mind, I was like, you know, it wouldn't be, hell probably wouldn't be that bad. Like, real talk, I'm saying, like, but in your mind, like, because you're just like, it wouldn't be that bad. I mean, you know, so, and, you know, 16, 17-year-old not really realizing the eternity. That was, I didn't get that concept for a while, and then you think about like, man, eternity. Hold on, that's forever. Yeah, like no, that's forever. So, but no, like I went through that situation, and then now that I'm older and I look back, I'm like, oh, I probably realistically, I probably went through that because the person close to me had died. Like that's really what kind of might have triggered that episode, and I was like, man, I ain't even at that time I never even would have put that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm straight. I got a little sad because the person passed, but that's over with. What you talking about? But I do think, like you were saying earlier, like I'm talking about triggers and learning to recognize your trigger, learning to like pinpoint, okay, because you might blow up on a person right here, and you're just like, oh, let me pinpoint this back. Oh, okay, that's from my trigger again. So, but nah, man, that's a powerful concept. And like you said, I've like any kids out there definitely. Like you said, find the triggers, get those journals, and then find an adult who you can trust. And you know what's crazy, man? Like me growing up, I grew up very, I would say sheltered. Like I didn't go through a lot of stuff in my life, and the older I get, the more you realize, you hear stories about, man, people really going through some stuff out here. And so I can understand a kid, like, that's what I'm saying, find an adult you can trust, but some adults have like broken that trust of the kid, and the kid don't trust any adult. So that's why you saying like guided journals and stuff like that. Hopefully that can help the child in that situation. So, but man, that was a NBA championship anxiety. Well, this bucket be wild, man. All right, so anything else on that, or
also there are hotlines you can call.
Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-TALK. 8255. Get help. On to the next one.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it's on me.
Thank the Lord.
Alright, let's see here. Okay. How was your first job?
What? First job. Yeah. I worked at Globus.
Okay.
It was my first job. It was cool. I kind of. I mean,
like how old were you? Give us some details about it.
I was 8. I see. It was when I first dropped out of college. I just turned 19. Now I think about it.
Okay.
I had just turned 19, and I was like, man, forget school, bro. I can't even do it, bro. I can't even do it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, shoot. Came out home. I was like, I gotta get a job. I wasn't doing nothing but parking cars all day. It was the easiest job in the world. It's about there I used to really just be chilling. Like, people used to be talking or whatever. This one I was, I mean.
different area in life, different stage in life.
You know what I mean? So, I tried some stuff, did some stuff. You know what I mean? Figured out what I would like to do, what I wouldn't like to do, and what I learned a lot of cause and effect. You know what I mean? Like what you can do and what can it result in during that time at that job. I found out how to work, which it wasn't doing nothing, but I found out like how to, you know what I mean, you gotta be there at that time, how to be punctual.
Man, I gotta be honest, man. Seeing you grow up, man, I gotta be honest, bro. I was like, man, you used to be sleeping so hard. So I'm like, so to see you grow up and then like your work ethic now, man, I just be like, and how you be talking about how you just be on time at work doing your, I just be like, bro, I didn't see it growing up, man. I gotta be honest with you, man.
Folks like all days because I was asleep as a kid.
Bro,
we had nothing to do.
Nah, bro, you used to be.
I would go to sleep.
You used to be. We used to be cold.
I had to get it while I could. I know it wasn't gonna last forever, boy.
Used to be like, man, this junk right here sleeping so hard, bro. I used to visit over there. I'd be like,
I used to knock out. Well, I sleep till 4 o'clock if I could. I ain't telling you no lie, but I used to sleep all day.
So to see you like learn, like you said, learn how to work. Yeah. I was just like, oh wow, you still okay?
Yeah. Get up at 4:15. Yeah. Stand late, going there early.
How was it like getting them first paycheck though?
Didn't know how to act, buying all types of unnecessary stuff. Man, I bought so many clothes and vans and man, bracelets, stuff I ain't need, bro. Like, I look at that junk and I'm like, bro, if I had had that, man, if I had had some cent, boy, I could have had a house, a spot there, bro. If I was buying so much crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, you had, cause like I think my mom worked there. Not at the time that you, but I think my mom worked there too, so she was supporting the family off of what you were making.
I was sitting there balling crazy for no reason. I'm like, bro, what in the world? Bro, I could have been right. I could have had it going.
So, like they say, youthfulness is wasted on the young.
Yeah, be adult. Boy, I don't even know you're adult. Boy, just know you quacking. Don't know you're adult. That job crazy. What about you? Your first job?
I was I ain't gonna say much younger. I was younger. I was 17 when I first started working. But I was working like a fast food joint. I was working at Callaway Garden. So I was like working like kind of like I said, just like a fast food joint. I was busting tables. Still making money. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm like looking back how you like, what I do with all my money? Yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know what I was. I mean, I guess I was spending on lunch. I did save up and got me a car. Like my mom had bought me a car, but I wrecked it like immediately.
I know about it. I know about it.
So I wrecked that car immediately, and then I was driving her car, and I wrecked it.
Yeah, I know about
it. And so that summer I got a job, and I bought me an old Camaro or something like that. So
what happened to the Camaro?
I wound up giving it away. It broke down too. So I was like, man, y'all can.
I thought you had wrecked the Camaro too.
No. I had one more wreck. I had those two wrecked, and then I wrecked my wife's car, bro. Totally. An old man pulled out in front of me. It was like raining, and he pulled out in front of me. I was like, bro, I know the dude in jail. You know how sometimes you about to have a wreck, and like everything slow down. Like, I know this dude. I know this dude, but I'm so close to him, so I tried to miss him, but he ran to hit me like this, and I ran into a pole, totaled her car. Nah, I wasn't shooting.
Don't do that.
But they were so I bought a car with my with a little money I was making.
For sure.
I had some, man. I used to always think it was funny, man. I didn't care about like my appearance when I went to work. I might iron my pants or my shirt, but my shoes. Oh my god, man! Them shoes. It was some old black feet. Looks like we're running leaning over like that, bro. I was like, I don't care, man. Like, so it had all old food on it and everything. But I enjoyed it in terms of just, first of all, making that money yourself. Like,
what
really.
Was the job at? Did you say that?
No, it was Callaway.
Cali?
Yeah, like the country kitchen.
I remember you working at Cali.
Yeah, I worked there for I worked there a good 6 months.
Yeah.
And then I quit. I wish I had stayed there longer, but I quit because I had got another internship, but that didn't pan out until that next year. So, but now, like, I was there working late, like working to maybe 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
The play closed at 9, but we had to wait.
Do dishes and stuff.
We had to do dishes, but people would be coming in at like 8:55.
Yeah.
And they ain't like they rush.
Yeah.
They like sitting in there eating and like having conversation, laughing and talking. I'm like, y'all realize we closed? It's the bedtime to come. I'm like, what you talking about? Go, yeah, right, go home. But the view at that place was so beautiful, so I can understand. And then it was like during the summer, so it was like the sun was setting at that time. So, but no, I enjoyed it. Like you said, learned a lot, learned about money, had set up direct deposit, that type of stuff. It was just fun, just having very few responsibilities and having all that money, and just wish you had somewhere to. That's why I really like, me personally, like, as I get older, I really want to just continue to help young people know what to do with your money when you're young, because that stuff will add up when you get, older, and you ain't even that old, but you still look back, like, oh man, I could have put aside, $200, $300 a month, man, I'd be sent straight, like, so. Yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, though. Yep, so that was the first job.
Yep. Actually, my favorite job, though, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
Favorite job I ever had. Have you ever played at a funeral, or is it different?
Okay, so as a musician, have I ever played at a funeral? I played at maybe one or two funerals, I think. And it's weird, man, because our choir tends to sing like upbeat songs, and we be singing like...
They be turning up.
And so
they be going crazy.
We be at funeral like playing shouting music.
Yeah, we be going crazy. I be playing the thing the whole time.
Like, it the right place.
They vibing, I'm vibing.
So, I mean, the people be up clapping and stuff, but, man, I never forget. And I didn't play the funeral, but it's just a side story.
I know the funeral talking. It was him.
No, I didn't go to that.
Oh, boy, that funeral was...
I ain't go to that. But I went to the funeral one time, though, and the dude was literally had his hand on the casket.
No! No!
He had a hand on the casket shot.
Oh my goodness.
Like I said, I didn't play that funeral, but bro.
I would have been like, what going on, bro?
Bro, we be turning up at funerals.
Hold on, I wasn't on that one instrument, was I?
No. Like I said, we went.
I was like,
I was young at that time.
I ain't never seen that. I ain't never. Boy.
Oh boy, so we be turning up at funerals up at.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, I realized I might be a little low down the first time I played at a funeral. Cause after I got done playing, the usher walked by, she had an envelope in my hand. I wasn't moving because I just knew some money would come my way. And she walked by, and I'm like, yeah, they finally finna pay me. So I'm looking, she walked by, the envelope go by me. I'm like, oh, maybe she getting past it.
Yeah.
So I sit down, I sit down a little bit longer. I'm like, yeah, I know this money coming. I know it is. Come back out again.
No envelope.
No envelope in hand. I said, I ain't gonna name the person. I said, they ain't finna pay us. They're like, you don't get paid for funeral. I said, man, what? I was like, what the world? I said, I done brought my keyboard out here. Y'all ain't giving me no money.
Yeah.
I thought I was getting paid. No, I was like, man, I might be a little low down. I ain't gonna tell you no story.
The goodness of your heart.
But it's different as far as like I don't know, it's just a funeral, so it's a different.
I wouldn't say it's different, like we be like laughing and joking sometimes while we on the instrument. So at a funeral, you gotta be like, you kind of like, even though you might be having a good time while you playing. Now, and when the family go out, it's just whatever. But when the family's still in there, you still gotta be aware. Like these people really did just lose a loved one. So.
So I try to be as professional as possible that day.
So that'd be the biggest difference though.
We traveled one time for one funeral. Yeah. No funeral I ever been.
I didn't go to it though. I don't know what I was doing, but I missed out.
But that what they wanted. I was like, wow.
They sent them out on the bank.
It was lit.
Yeah.
It was lit. Like, I was like, dog, this like a shindig, bro.
Oh, well, you said Louisiana?
Yeah. It was like,
well, they be like that anyway for they.
So I mean, it was like. You know what I mean? It was like they really
culturally appropriate.
Yeah, it was like they really loved them, bro. They got them out of there right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With all due respect, I hope that's not respectful.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're my bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got one more question though.
Man, okay, so this is the last question. Is it me? Oh yeah, you asked me about the funeral. Alright, so top 5 NBA players, current, all time.
Current and then all time?
Yeah, current
and then all time.
And then all time.
I know what we finna do with my top 5. Number 1, Kevin Durant. I want to hate on LeBron so bad.
You got
number 2, LeBron James. I wanted to hate on him so bad. I want to do my favorite. Cause I ain't gonna be able to name folks I really want to name.
Well, I said top.
Can I do my top 5 favorites?
Well, it just say top 5. You know,
I do all time great, but you gotta do my top 5 favorites.
Alright, so your top 5. Okay, so your top 5 favorite NBA players currently, and then we'll do your top 5 all time players.
Can I do my
Or you want favorite both ways?
We're gonna see how I feel.
Alright. So top 5 current favorite players.
Yeah, my top 5 favorite right now: D'Angelo Russell, Zach LaVine, Steph Curry, Malik Monk. Dog, I want to put Book in though. But I know I'm leaving out some more for him too.
D-Book.
I want to put Book in there so bad. Book's a cold one, but shoot, I'm not throwing my young boy though. Did I say LaMelo Ball?
He ain't putting him in there.
Shoot!
You gonna put LaMelo over Devin Booker though?
I'm talking about my favorites. I really like LaMelo Ball, and I really like Devin Booker.
Hey man, three games into the NBA.
I've been watching LaMelo Ball for so long.
He's still in with 3 games. It might be 2.
I had my mind made about this so long ago.
I'm saying though, you got Devin Booker but this show
I had my mind made up about this a long time, so that's why I'm in a conundrum. Why I'm stuck right now in the sticky wicket trying to figure out what to pickle and how to twist it.
I'm zipping it because this is your list. So.
Yeah. Shoot. I said Zach though. I got 2 Zach in there, and then I got D'Angelo Russell in there.
You got D'Angelo,
okay. And then I got Malik Monk in there too. Okay.
And one more person. Steph Curry.
I mean, I really like Russ too, and I really like watching CJ play. That was good.
What about Dame dog?
I like Dame too. Dame. Anytime I watch Dame play, I feel like Dame the best player on the floor because he be killing folks whenever I watch him. Devin Booker.
You gonna put Book in?
He
deserved a spot in my opinion.
Top 5 ever. First person is the best ever, and they my favorite ever. Kobe Bryant, Brandon Roy.
This your favorite then?
Yeah.
Okay, top 5 favorite player.
Yeah, but I just had to say that about Kobe.
Man, bro, B. Roy, man.
Brandon Roy was a dog, bro.
Bro, come on, man.
He was a monster, bro.
God, I hate that mess, man.
Yeah.
And imagine if Portland had drafted KD. Cause I know they got Greg Oden instead. Who I mean at the time,
he was looking like
at the time he looked like okay, yeah, you need a big because you already got B. Roy. They had some more people there at that time, but man, it would have been nice.
It would have been amazing, spectacular. But Brandon Roy, I really like Brandon Moore. Sheesh.
You know they gonna get at you for missing MJ.
I ain't gonna name that man in my favorite.
So he ain't gonna be your favorite.
No, he ain't gonna be my favorite.
I heard that. You don't like MJ.
He ain't my favorite.
But you like him though.
He can hoop.
Yeah.
I respect him. I like him.
I'm gonna make sure I cut this out and I'm gonna just have this. Fuck when we come to the podcast. Just
he's saying Brandon Roy better than Michael Jordan.
He said they his favorite.
I'm like, look, y'all, let me have my opinion now. I ain't questioning y'all's. Shoot, this is a hard list to make.
Top 5 favorite basketball players.
Kobe, Brandon Roy, Tracy McGrady.
T-Mac.
No.
Oh, no.
I can't even do it. I really like him, though. I do really like him. Kevin Martin. Yeah, I really did like watching Kevin Martin play. He was a bucket.
He was
a bucket. We talking about my favorites. I remember how I felt. I'm thinking about how I felt.
Oh, you just saying how you felt when you were. Oh, so your list gonna be limited though. The people you actually watch. Yeah. Okay.
Like how I felt watching these folks play. And I remember I used to be watching Kevin Martin on YouTube and everything. I really like watching Kevin. Rajon Rondo, Celtics version. Oh. I love it. You remember I love Rondo. I was doing that junk.
Rondo, man, he
was cold.
Man,
bro.
Rondo was tough, bro.
He was cold, bro. Folks don't know it. Rondo
he
really
dirty. Apparently, he's just a basketball mind, like a great basketball. I mean, we
strong
knew that at the time with his assists, because when he unlocked that assist game, I was like, God,
he was going crazy, bro.
He had like 18 assists and 10 points or 5 points. Like,
bro, he used to be doing that thing, bro.
And they win by 20. Yeah. You're like, oh, okay.
You can't go run the show better than anybody, bro.
It was him and CP3 for a long time, just in terms of full, actual old school point guard.
I never watched nobody do it like when I was watching Rondo and watching him play point guard, I was like, this is a true point guard.
And then the fact he would get his points only because of the fake assist. Like he was supposed to assist. Like he would have made that pass. He's actually made the pass 3 times in a row, so now he gonna actually lay it up. So, but he can get buckets.
Yeah,
when he needed to.
Yeah, whenever they needed one, he blow by whoever was in front of him.
He's dropped like 45 on the Heat one time.
44.
44?
Yeah, he was pulling 3 that game and everything. And they still lost. I couldn't believe it.
That was that game 6? Or was that, that might have been in Miami.
It was in Miami.
Yeah.
He dropped 44 though. He had on the black shoes with the little.
I remember he went off.
I watched that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know what's going on.
He probably watched that recently.
I watched
That Jack watched basketball highlights too.
I love basketball.
Basketball highlights and boxing highlights.
Yeah, I watch somebody beat somebody. We Joe be throwing the man. Thought I got one person, D'Angelo Russell. Once again.
Okay.
I can't leave him off of it.
D-Lo.
Cold guy.
Oh man. I've been like while you were talking, I was trying to think, but all your people are mostly perimeter players.
Yeah.
Only what you say, Kobe and B-Roy caught a couple bodies in terms of dunk, but
yeah, I'd be more into like how who can make the toughest shots.
And see, I'm more about athletics.
I like to throw that thing up there and make it hurt him feeling. That's what I like.
But Kobe, Kobe. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. But see, I gotta let me go with my top 5 current. KD, of course. Of course, KD. Like,
this best or favorite?
My favorite, my favorite top 5 favorites at the current NBA. KD. I'm gonna go with. I'm trying to think like who I would flip on, and I watch them playing. I'm gonna be happy to see them playing. I like KD. I wish I want to be a Giannis fan.
I like watching him play. He's such a monster.
I want to be a Giannis fan, but I don't feel like. I know he putting in work. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong.
I know what you're finna say.
But it don't feel like he putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen people.
You feel like he come out the same way every year?
I've seen people within 2 to 3 years add a quality jump shot to their game.
Mm-hmm. He did pull. He did hit a little step back 3 the other day.
He pulled them, but it ain't like it's something that he going to the lab working on 24/7. Like, and that's just my opinion. I don't know. He might be, like I said, he might be doing this, but it just, in my opinion. And so I really 2 years ago I was like, when KD done and retired, I'm gonna be a Giannis fan. But now that I see him, and then even like something, not that him signing that extension was like, oh, okay, yeah, but to me, I just felt like. Man, keep that over the team head. Make sure they get a good quality team around you. Like, don't just sign like, oh, well, I got. And don't get me wrong, he came from dirt poor. Like, they were sharing shoes, so I can understand that's a lot of money not, to not take. So I ain't judging him for that, but I'm just like, is he really cut like that? So that's my thing. Like, so I like Giannis, but so right now I'm just at KD. KD really my favorite player, so I'm just like, who else would I add on this list? I like D-Book. You put me on to him, and so I just been like, nah, buddy, truth, bro. So we got Book. I like Jimmy Butler. I like his aggression. I like how he approached the game. So I like Karl Anthony Towns.
He's fine.
He can hoop, but I know he lost a lot of people this year, so I can understand if he might not ever be the same. You know what I'm saying? Because basketball, as much as people may think it's all physical and may think it's all athletic, it's mental game too. That's why a lot of times, like they talk about Kobe, they talk about Michael, they talk about some of the greatest trash talking. Like they get in guys' heads and they just can't. So I know it's
Paul George problem right now in his mind, I believe.
I think that's it too. But to get beat by 51, like man, you just like
I like Paul
George.
I like Paul George.
Yeah.
Paul George had going for that bubble and then right now he probably would have been on my list.
Yeah. I was a Paul George fan in Indiana. I saw him come up short too many times. And he went for like 2 or 3 seasons in OKC. And I said, oh man, Paul George, he ain't been the same. Realistically, he ain't been the same since the leg injury. I don't know what, but in my opinion, he ain't been the same since that leg injury.
He still, I feel
like he still bucket.
He still get what he want to get on the court and stuff. I just feel like sometimes his mind don't be in the game.
Yeah. But like, I mean,
because it's different. Like right now, I know I really feel like that. Just because the way that everybody having to move lately, his mind ain't in it.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I guess my 5th person. So I said KD, Devin Booker, Jimmy Butler, Karl Anthony Towns. And I got a youngster, and I'm hoping when they open everything back up, I can go to more games. Trae Young.
Yeah.
Trae Young. I'm hoping to be able to go see some games with Trae. I like Trae Young. I think he just needs his Klay Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he can. I ain't saying he's Steph, but I do think he got Steph-like qualities.
We went to a game. He was the only person on the court who didn't saw that game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that would be my current top 5. So my all-time top 5, that my favorites, who I like watching play. You gonna get it, guy. He ain't making my list. But he ain't never been. Let me tell you what my relationship with me and Kobe, and it ain't none of Kobe's fault, but it's my mom's fault. Like growing up, Kobe attitude.
You know right now, just gonna end it.
I'm just letting you know, but Kobe attitude, he used to get so upset and stuff like that, or he'll be so mad. And I had a real bad temper growing up, so my mom was like, "All right, look at his attitude." Even though he was still be getting bugged, she's like, "Look at his attitude. You need to not." And so I've always just been like, man, Kobe didn't
have bad attitude. He had just another attitude.
I'm saying though, I'm telling you, I got to tell you why.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, I got to defend my dog.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's how I grew up. Like I grew up my household grew up anti-Kobe. Mm-hmm. So I never liked the Lakers, even though my mom grew up a Laker fan because of Magic and Kareem. But she just like when it was so. But anyway, so top 5, my all-time top 5.
I don't even like basketball players unless they got a bad attitude. If you don't never get upset, I don't like that. That means sometimes you feel like D'Angelo supposed to get hot. He don't get mad enough.
Him, Embiid.
Embiid don't never get.
He don't get mad enough.
Man, Embiid ain't really made me be like, I like Embiid a lot until him and Carl at the time
got into that game.
Then I said,
and I was like, both of them showed up like, okay, both of these boys want to win. Yeah, that's what you want to see, a little bit of passion from them. But nah, so let me start my list. KD, of course.
For sure.
So I feel like KD, it can be on my top 5 without explanation. Mr. Big Shot. Chauncey Billups.
Okay.
And I don't know, he just, and even him post NBA, him commentating and stuff like that, I like to see that. Shaq.
Okay.
That just
big monster.
Just I don't know, like crazy dominant, like. But even though him and Kobe got into it, he used to come to training camp out of shape. Can you imagine if he was in shape? Like if Kobe had his body, like Kobe mind and Shaq body.
Imagine Kobe game and Shaq body.
I can't
imagine.
I can't expect that though.
But just imagine.
I know.
Imagine Kobe's game and Shaq body. You think you done seen a good basketball player?
That wouldn't even.
That'd be a cheat code. I know y'all clone it, man. Y'all
yeah. Like, Tim Duncan. That's the fundamental. And Tim Duncan ain't got no highlight though.
He was good. I watched him play. He good.
Bro, if you could.
It was really good. It just was so boring.
It was boring, but I used to like Tim Duncan.
But he was told though that he couldn't guard him, so I understand it.
And I'm gonna go LeBron, man.
Okay.
And I didn't even know I was just about to be a LeBron fan, and then he did the decision. I was like, I ain't like how you telegraph that to the whole world, just to let you know. But nah, and LeBron, I go with LeBron on my top 5.
Yeah, I'm the one that hyped him up so much that he felt like a super villain. He could announce it on TV, telling some, if you don't have Bird back, I'm going to kill the girl.
Like
on TV.
Like.
He like Megamind on TV.
But he still like, I think he ranked
was it Metropolis? How he said?
I ain't never seen Megamind.
Oh yeah, ain't seen no good movie before. He used to mess it up all the time. What was it? How he say Metrocity? I can't remember how he say
Monstrosity.
He used to mess
but he used to mess the word up.
Cause it was like Metro City. Or something like that. He used to mess up about
I ain't never. I might have saw. I think I seen like bits and pieces of it, but I never watched the whole like collective.
Sure.
I think he still raised $1 million for like the Boys and Girls Club after LeBron James that night.
Oh.
But it still was a bad decision, bro.
Yeah, he did it wrong. They said, I'm setting Jersey on fire.
Yeah, I'm like,
man,
they was so mad at him running. And then KD came along. He did the same thing, and he ain't do no prayer conference then. but it's still.
They hate KD more than they hate LeBron.
They do. They really do.
They hate KD.
They hate him.
Ain't on KD the right way. But we ain't gonna dive into that. Right?
Yeah. So that's 5 though.
Mm-hmm.
That's my top 5, and that's 5 questions.
Okay.
So you got any leading thoughts you want to lead them with today?
I'll let y'all vote. See y'all vote next week, bro.
Hey, yeah.
Leave some comments, you know what I mean? Let us know who your favorite player is.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
If it's Kobe, say y'all. If it ain't Kobe, you ain't really gotta say too much. Cause I know you ain't got no taste.
What you trying to say?
Look, hit dog, go holler.
Nah, seriously though.
A tree go bark, you feel what I'm saying?
But seriously though, what?
A tree go bark, it got bark on it. Tree bark.
But
So
he ain't gonna bark.
A tree go bark, you go have bark on it. If it's syrup, it's sweet, you feel what I'm saying?
I don't know. So that's been another episode of the Musicians Corner with your host Alex and
Tyree.
So just remember to like, comment, subscribe. Also follow us on Instagram at the Musicians Corner 706.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.
All right, Joe.